What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports. So excited to be joining you here. Obviously, in real life, the Cavs have moved on to round number 2 here. In our sim, we are still working our way through the game here, the series with Miami. It is game number 4. Again, sorry about the delay. I had some issues with my PlayStation needing to be updated, but we are here and we are ready to go now. And so the Cavaliers and Heat tipping it off in game number 4 here is where we are at. Cavaliers with a 2-1 lead. Again, we're not replicating and giving the exact same responses as have happened in real life as best we can, but I will try to, actually I do have the ability to make sure that the Pacers win their series, so at least we can try to keep the other series going, but I'm not going to force win for the Cavs, if that makes any sense. Down 9 at the end of the first quarter. Big first quarter for the Heat now. Second quarter, they are running away with it here. Let's see if the Cavs can get it a little bit closer before halftime, as we always sim the first half offline. Now we're making a little bit of a dent in that thing, getting it under 10. Yeah, back over 10. And back under 10. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. The Cavaliers rally nicely. It's 63-61. Heading down to Miami here. My name is Phil Nagy. Appreciate you being on here with us on Nagy on Sports. Only place that you're going to find these simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Let's get this one crack-a-lackin'. 63-61. Cavaliers trail by 2. Strus now inbound. Here's Mitchell to Darius Garland, who has played. Obviously, the injuries are turned down, and we are not replicating what is happening again in real life. I appreciate you joining me on this one. Here comes Davion Mitchell down in the right corner now, guarded by Mobley. Defensive Player of the Year. Adebayo around a big screen, trying to take Jared Allen. Jared Allen's right with him, pulls up and blocks him, and rebound to Donovan Mitchell. He'll push the other way to the corner. Strus! Oh, that was one he needed to have. They really quieted these fan bases down, as again they were up as much as 17 in that second quarter. Adebayo, big left-handed jump hook, doesn't go. Rebound Jared Allen. Garland pushes the other way. 1 minute into half number 2 here. Quarter number 3 again. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Only place on YouTube that you are going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary here at Nagy on Sports. Tyler Hero now. Adebayo quickly to the basket, lays it up and in. Such athleticism from the big 6'9". Bam. Adebayo. He was just kind of a rim protector, defensive specialist when he was at Kentucky. He's really turned into a solid two-way player here now, and a star, of course, played Team USA. Now Mitchell catch and shoot 3. Got it. Donovan Mitchell. 10 points in the first half. Just 13 now for the game, so we'll see if he turns things on here in half number 2. Hero, top of the key, guarded by Garland. Now Wiggins will try up here. Looks a little off balance. Rebound, Evan Mobley pushing the right side. Full transparency, I had a very busy weekend. I did not watch a lick of the Cavs game tonight. Just saw the box score. Looks like that the Pacers just shot the lights out, and the Cavs were ice cold, specifically from the three-point line, when the Pacers made 19 threes, the Cavs only made 9. So not particularly worried just yet. I think I had Cavs in 5 or 6 in this particular one, so that accounts for a loss or 2. I trust Kenny Atkinson to turn that thing around in real life. We'll get there soon enough. 2-1 in this series, and see if the Cavaliers can head back home and win it in game number 5. Garland around the screen for a high fly at the back. Foul, then he's going to be goaltending? Nope, just the foul on Kel Ware. So he kind of went behind the back and then a lot of traction, threw it up, got fouled. No chance for the ball to actually make it into the basket for Darius. Gets the foul shot to go, 68-65. Cavaliers trail 3 here, 9:17, third quarter. I can appreciate everybody being on, joining me here this evening. Hope you are doing well. Garland, 2 for 2. He is pure. 68-66, and Davion Mitchell already exhausted, and then Spolster's going to go ahead and call timeout. 9:13. Apparently giving somebody a blow, whether or not that's his.
Here we go, fans.
His point guard or not.
Show some love for your Heat Dancers.
The Heat Dancers here in the Kaseya Center, Pat Riley Court. Kaseya Center. Killel Ware. Right elbow trying to go against Jared Allen. He'll dump it back out. Hero for three. In and out. Rebound to Jared Allen. Here comes Darius Garland pushing the left side. Into the corner. You see they're scrolling at the bottom. Anthony Edwards, 51 points in their Game 4 win over the Lakers. They are poised to win here in real life, or as they did in real life. Dribble handoff. Strus, deep three for Strus, and it's too strong. Out of bounds, or out to Adebayo, rather. Not out of bounds. Adebayo is his name. Hero. Lob City, and it'll be dunked home by Bam. Hero to Bam there. Cavaliers shooting a little better. Heat taken 5 more shots. Made 1 more. That's why we have a 70-66 scoreline here. Mitchell now trying to go 1v1. Here's Garland. Pick coming from Mobley. He's around it. He will spin. Trying to penetrate. Nowhere to go. White jerseys everywhere. He's going to have to force, and he'll pull up from deep. Or not deep, but deep behind the foul line is what it was trying to say. 70-66 here now. Davion Mitchell, guarded by Darius Garland. Pick coming from Killel Ware. He'll roll off of it, actually. Won't even set the pick. Here comes Bam. Screening for Tyler Hero. Catch and shoot in rhythm, and that's a shot that he will take. And he will make, and Tyler Hero drills the three there. Cavaliers now trailing by 7. Here midway through the third quarter. Around the screen from Mobley. Garland. He's got some speed. He's got the corner. He'll take it up. He'll be blocked by Ware. No foul this time for Killel Ware. As Garland's got to try to be a little bit more aggressive and get that body out in front of him so he can get hit. And now Adebayo over the top of Donovan Mitchell. And very quickly, 8 points in the paint. And I think 6 of them have been in the last 3 minutes. They're up by 9 here. Mobley against Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Screen coming from Allen. He steps around it. Nope. Fakes the three down to the corner to Mobley. Evan Mobley. Garland. Not quite enough ball movement for my liking. Garland, deep three. He'll hit it. Nope, they're going to say it's a deep 2, actually. Darius Garland hitting the deep 2 that time. Deep shot, rebound to Mobley.
Darius Garland. Miami calls timeout.
Miami will call timeout here after the Cavaliers drill that shot. Thanks, Heat Dance Crew. You're the best. 6:19 to go. Inbound from Killel Ware, guarded by Jared Allen. Davion Mitchell now, point guard for the Miami Heat. They'll hand off to Tyler Hero, guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers leading 2-1 in our simulated series. We are not recreating reality. I cannot force win the Sims to go my way. Duncan Robinson will try a three. A little off balance. Strus was in his face. Robinson has checked into the game for the Heat for Andrew Wiggins. Up to the middle, blocked again. That time I think Adebayo is the one who got it. But Donovan Mitchell is going to be rejected there. Cavaliers still trail by 4 into the corner to Davion Mitchell. And a foul away from the ball. It's going to be an illegal screen on Duncan Robinson. And the Cavs will push the other way. Looks like some substitutions coming. DeAndre Hunter, the one checking in for the Cavaliers. Garland. Here is DeAndre Hunter now in the corner to Mitchell. Little step around. Mitchell taking it. Back out to Hunter for 3. Drills it. That's Cavs basketball right there. Mitchell penetrates, throws it right back to a wide open guy who makes a three-pointer. 75-74 Cavaliers. Duncan Robinson in the corner, guarded by Hunter. Around the screen, Adebayo. He'll pull for a deep two, in and out, rebound to Mitchell. 5 to go here, third quarter. Cavaliers trailing by 1, have not led since early in the first quarter. Working their way back from at one point a 17-point deficit in the second quarter. Hunter in the corner, bodying up Robinson if he wants, sizing him up rather. Step back, now he's going to have to force it from the circle, in and out. Don't like that offense there from Donovan Mitchell. Too easy to defend when you pick up your dribble there. Enough pump fakes in the world ain't going to get him off of his feet. Had to force a shot late in the shot clock. Adebayo for 3. Got it. The Cavaliers have been knocking on the door, cannot overtake it. You can see the bottom of the Knicks actually sweep the Pistons in our sim series. They're winning it 4-0. Brunson with 28 points in that one. Spin move for Mobley, can't get it to go. Rebound Adebayo. The game, I still don't think this game understands who Evan Mobley is and how good he is, to be honest with you. Backdoor cut, dunked it home, and they got a foul on Mobley. Couldn't get the dunk to go, so Adebayo will shoot 2. Here's Bam. In and out for him. 2 shots, he says. We're going to read an announcer. And he makes the second one. 79-74. Just really haven't seen the Cavs run sustained offense. Career playoff high. There you go, 51 points. Corner for Mitchell, too strong. Rebound Adebayo. Luka had 38 in the losing effort. 139, 113, man. 51 from Ant-Man. Ware to Adebayo. That's a mismatch as he's guarded by Garland off the switch. And now they'll kick it for Ware for 3. Khalil Ware, the 7-footer, drills a 3 and back up by 8. Every time the Cavs get close, the Heat pull away here. It's been the tail of the third quarter. Around the screen, Mobley won't shoot it. Backdoor cut, doesn't really free him up. Allen's not the one you want shooting at corner for Mitchell, but he's guarded by the 7-footer. Now around the screen, step back 3. Mitchell, got it. Nope, they're going to say a long 2. They're going to say a long 2 on that one. Now Tyler Hero penetrates and now kicks to Adebayo. Back to Hero, top of the key. Well, Ware, screen. Hero tried to penetrate, guarded nicely by Mitchell. So far, Mitchell playing good defense here. He'll give it to Ware on a dribble handoff, tipped away by Mobley and out of bounds. He'll have 4.8 seconds to go. The defensive player of the year getting his hands in there nicely. Isaac Okoro into the game as well as Ty Jerome. As the Cavaliers going, Mobley's still in there. Now Adebayo trying to pierce, penetrate. No, a bad late foul. Adebayo got aggressive and Mobley fouled him, and that's the 4th on Mobley. Something to watch here. Still with 14:44 to 41 to go in the game. We'll see if Kenny wants to take him out, and he will. Dean Wade checks into the game, so now they've gone a little bit smaller. Dean Wade, DeAndre Hunter, 6'8" and 6'9", are your 2 big men. Jerome, Mitchell, Isaac Okoro, your wings and guards. Here's Ty Jerome. Around the screen. And now he'll drive. And now he'll dish it back out to Wade. Excuse me. Sheesh. Kyle Anderson has checked into the game. He gets the rebound now, pushing against DeAndre Hunter. Small lineups in for both teams. Tallest man is the 6'9" Dean Wade and the 6'9" Kyle Anderson. But both of them are basically stretch 3, stretch 4 kind of players. Now here's Hunter. Cavaliers trailing by 8. Jerome handoff to Hunter. DeAndre trying to ISO up Duncan Robinson. Don't love this offensive game plan. He'll body him up and miss a layup. Oof. What are they doing here on offense? Inside pass to Burke underneath to Kyle Anderson. Guarded by Mitchell, and he'll shoot a bad shot. But Mitchell defends nicely, and he'll rebound and push the other way. Donovan Mitchell underneath to Okoro. Isaac Okoro can't make a layup. Highsmith with a good defensive play there. He is a good defender, but he's only 6'6", but he bothers the shot enough, and Okoro misses a layup, and the Cavaliers have become frigid here in the third. Backdoor pass from Burks to Haywood Highsmith. And at the buzzer, somehow an athletic move from Kyle Anderson. He was a catch-and-shoot stretch four. That is not his game, but he penetrates nicely. And gives the Heat a full 10-point lead again. And now a foul away from the ball on Ty Jerome. And the Cavaliers are crumbling here at the end of the third. For reasons unknown to me, they are crumbling here in the third. Just bad offense, sloppy defense, missing shots, missing layups, and now committing away from the ball fouls unnecessarily. Here's Garland guarding Duncan Robinson. Now Adebayo is checked back into the game. He's going to try to body up Dean Wade. Dean Wade not giving up much. Up off the glass and a rebound for Wade. Dino outletting here to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter, can he take it to the rack? He's going to get down to the baseline and be cut off by Adebayo. That's a mismatch. Well, back out underneath Darius Garland, and he makes a layup. Finally got some position, but man, it took a long time as the Cavaliers, I believe, have scored, what was it, 61 at halftime? So they've only scored 17 points in this quarter. That is not efficient basketball here as the Heat are essentially holding for the last shot. There's like a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Adebayo trying to go 1v1 with Wade. He'll go left side, up high off the glass, and he gets it to go. Bam, Adebayo. Garland will heave it three-quarter court. He got it. Are they going to say that it was in? Oh, was it afterwards? Or did he just hit the net? It looked like he made the shot. We're not even going to look at that? We're going to go right into the highlight package. Wow. I think he made that half quarter. We are not getting credit for it, though. Yeah. Assist to the game. All right, Cavs, let's go. They did not get credit for it. Wow. Going to have to play a lot better here in quarter number 4. Trailing by 10. Hero right side. Jump shot won't go. Rebound Dean Wade pushes to DeAndre Hunter. Everybody on the court for the Cavaliers can shoot threes. They got to move the ball and get open shots now. Garland around the screen. He'll kick and fire for three. Got it. That's a good start. Darius Garland with the first three of this quarter and needed it in a big way. See if they can warm up that outside shot. Hero now. Feels like they are isoing him up. Garland a good on-ball defender. Now here's Robinson. Strus all over him. They'll switch, but Strus stays with him. Now around the screen. Strus fighting to stay with Robinson. Robinson under the backboard. Reverse layup, and it goes in. That is not Duncan Robinson's game either, but more power to him, I suppose. Back up to a 9-point lead. Here's Ty Jerome against Burks. Garland, left wing. They're going to let him ISO up Hero. He'll do some fancy dribbling and pull up a little floater, and it won't go. Don't love that offense. ISO basketball has never been the Cavs' best strength since LeBron in his prime, when he could just take anybody at any time. Hero now gets around the screen as Strus guards him, and we're going to get a foul on the backside from D. Wade. Got his hand stuck in the cookie jar, and they'll reset the shot clock to 14 seconds and give the Heat more time to play with here. Anderson. Jab step cut Wade way off his spot. Didn't decide to shoot it. He'll try to body him up now. He's into the paint. He'll go up with the left hand and got it again. Kyle Anderson's had a couple of these shots now. It's just surprising to me. It's just not his game. All right, catch and shoot. Garland three. Got it to go. Garland. So he's trying to put the Cavs on his back right now. Back-to-back threes for Darius. Let's see what he does here. See if they can get a stop. Corbin, you can shoot all the threes you want, but you got to get stops on the other end. Scores and stops. Robinson three, in and out. Rebound away. That's a stop. Now we need a score. Try to get this thing to about 5 with 5 remaining. That's going to be my goal for the Cavaliers. Down 5 with 5 to go. 9:38. Garland around the screen. He'll pull up short. Lovely little teardrop from Garland, and he's scored the last 8 Cavalier points by himself. 92-86. Here they come. Hero needs a drink. Robinson late on the catch and shoot opportunity. Now he gets himself buried under the baseline. Now he'll come back to the middle, guarded by Strus. Good on ball defender Max Strus against his former teammate Strus. Good defense and gets us the rebound. Max Strus now pushing the other way. Garland around the screen. He's open for another three. Oh, that was a heat check moment, I think. That would have really been something. Instead, he'll miss it now. Robinson around. Guarded by Struess once again. Here's Hero. Trying to ISO up Garland. Garland on all over him. He'll take it high and off the glass. Good shot there by Hero. Hero's about 4 or 5 inches taller than Garland, so that makes sense. And I'm not sure Garland guarding Tyler Hero is the best matchup for the Cavaliers long term because of that size advantage. Wade to Garland. Now around the screen. Garland, the pick and roll doesn't appeal to him at the time. Now he'll pull late. Pump fake into the corner. Hunter back to Jerome. 3-ball. Ty Jerome from the top of the key. What a pass. That's Cavalier basketball. Keep passing it until you find the open guy, and Spoelstra senses it. And we're already down to 5 with 8 minutes to go. I wanted them to be down 5 with 5 minutes to go, but we are now down 5 with 8 to play. And oh, by the way, Donovan Mitchell is getting some much needed rest as we speak. And still is getting some much needed rest as we speak. Robinson, and they've taken up Tyler Hero still in the game. Bam Adebayo, however, getting rest. Now Hero catch and shoot, top of the key, in and now, no, got it to go. Drew up a nice play in the timeout that Eric Spoelstra, one of the best in the game at that. Jerome into the corner to Hunter. Guarded by a shorter, Highsmith around to catch and shoot. Max Struess, and can't get it to go. Hero too strong, but rebound Duncan Robinson gives him another shot if he wants it around the screen. Tyler Hero, now he'll penetrate, pull up from the right wing. Rebound Jared Allen, outletting quickly to Hunter if he wants it, but no numbers, so he'll slow down just a little bit. Garland's at the top of the key waiting. He'll hand it off to Garland. Penetrating Garland. Backdoor pass, Jared Allen. He'll try to pull up from a little 4-foot jumper, and it doesn't go. Should have just shot it the first time. Took like a dribble to step forward, and then forced kind of a weird shot. Now let's see if, oh, he stepped out of bounds. Highsmith stepped out of bounds. Hill looks like he'll head to the bench. Mitchell does check back into the game, it sounds like, and it looks like it is for Garland. So Garland going to get a rest. Backdoor pass, beautiful one. Mitchell high off the glass, can't get it to go. Just take it the rest of the way. Why do the high difficulty layup? Just go dunk it, dude. Hero still needs a break, but they have not taken him out. He has been pacing the offense. He'll pull up again. Nice shot. Nope, won't go. Mobley back in there. Here's Ty Jerome. Jerome now to the corner. Mitchell, that's a long 2, but he hits it. Getting Donovan Mitchell to see that ball go through the basket is important here with 6:28 to go. I told you I wanted them to be down 5 with 5. They are now down 6 with 6. Let's get a stop. Here's Hero going against Mitchell. Penetrating, trying to go out, blocked by Mobley. Good help defense from the DPOY. Struess, careful, don't want to get it over and back. Now he's going to dribble behind the back. Now Mobley, top of the key, guarded by Hero. He can push him if he wants. Struess, Allen, Mobley. Little tic-tac-toe with the ball here. Catch and shoot, Jerome. Ty Jerome, in and out. Oh, come on, Cavs. Got to make some shots here. Adebayo set to check back in around the screen. Highsmith guarded by Evan Mobley around the screen again. Evan Mobley playing good defense against Highsmith. Backdoor pass, and it's Duncan Robinson. Where did that come from? Duncan Robinson out of nowhere. A massive dunk there, and that gets the fans right back into it, and the lead right back to 8. And here we are at the 5-minute mark. Here's Mobley penetrating. What is he doing? 6 seconds, 5 seconds. What is he doing? ISO ball now goes to Ty Jerome, and Jerome's going to have to force a 3. What offense was that? Brutally bad here, Cavaliers. Underneath pass, blocked by Mobley. I thought that was going to be an easy layup. Swatted out of the air by Mobley. Now Jerome, run some offense, please. Or give it to Mobley. Step back jumper. Got it, Evan Mobley. All right, they're down 6 with 4:48. Come on, D. Scores and stops. That was a score. Now you need a stop. Scores and stops. Scores and stops. Hero. Around the screen. Highsmith kick deep 3. In and out. Rebound. Donovan Mitchell. 28 for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Game number 4. It's a 2-1 Cavalier lead here in the Nagyon Sports Sim version of it. We are not recreating reality with these outcomes. We will make the other games the correct ones, but Cavs in the heat. They got to win it the old-fashioned way here. Kick one more. Oh, Jerome was open. Kick one more, Donovan. He was wide open in the left corner. In real life, they make that extra pass. In the game, they just haven't figured it out that that's what they do yet. Just haven't figured it out. Davion Mitchell around the screen to Tyler Hero. Dribble handoff. Anderson on the left wing underneath Mitchell. Lays it up and lays it in. And Kenny Atkinson has seen enough of this lazy defense. He's going to call timeout. Got to figure Garland's going to be coming back in. Yep, there he is.
Substitution on the court.
I wonder if maybe put Strus. I would maybe put like a Coro in and make him guard Hero is what I would do if I was running this team right now. Allen out to Mobley. Mobley around a screen. It's guarded by Adebayo. Backdoor cut for Garland. He's got himself stuck underneath. Missed another layup. How many layups have we missed in this game? Feels like at least 4 in the fourth quarter alone. Layups. Cavaliers are in trouble here in Miami. They have a 2-1 series lead, but right now they're in trouble. Backdoor pass! Where can't quite get it. 3-2-1. Mitchell's going to have to force a deep 3 and a rebound for Evan Mobley. Come on, Cavs. Come on, baby. Run some offense. Mitchell has got the whole left side of the court to himself. He'll go to the right for reasons unknown. Step back from the foul line. Mitchell dunking it home on an offensive rebound for Jared Allen. Nobody was there to box him out. He does what he does best there, Jared Allen. Around the screening, Andrew Wiggins has checked back into the game. Haven't seen him in a minute. Adebayo guarded by Mobley. He'll try to penetrate. Now he'll spin. Now he'll pull up. Now Mobley with great defense. Now Hero again. Now Mitchell. Mitchell, shot clock running down. Pulls from the left wing, in and out. Good defense again by the Cavaliers. Now they'll push quickly the other way. Strus. They've got numbers if they want. Strus to the corner. Garland drills it! Down by 3 with 2 to go. Defense leading to offense. Cavaliers 98, Heat 101. Could be in for a thrilling finish here. Hero trying to ISO up Donovan Mitchell. Now he'll go with the left hand. Blocked by Allen, put it right into the hands of Mitchell. Wiggins for 3. Got it. Oh my goodness. Allen rejects that thing into another county, but it just happens to go right into the hands of the Heat. And then they catch it for a wide open 3, and now Wiggins comes the other way on a catch and steal. Up and foul, but no bucket. Strus got him. Andrew Wiggins.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And just like that, every time the Cavs sniff a 1-possession deficit, that's 5 quick points for the Heat, and that's back down to an 8-point deficit. Oh, boy. Mitchell driving. Mitchell pulls up, and he's blocked. Just too passive there. Just take it to the rack and get fouled, Donovan. Frustrating. Cavaliers are better than this. People from the NBA 2K. Adebayo breaks a 3, rebound Garland. 1 minute to go. They got to push, and they got to push now. Mitchell driving, taking it, lays it up, and cannot make a layup. 5 missed layups in the fourth quarter for the Cavaliers. Those 10 points would matter right now. They'd be up by 2. Ridiculous. They're glazing the Heat, as my high school kids would say. They glazing, coach. Adebayo with a reverse layup. He won't miss his layups, but Cavaliers will miss their layups. And I think that's it, friends. I think this game is done. 41 seconds to go. It means in our sim series, the Cavaliers will be dropping to 2-2. This is a series that they swept in 4 games in real life. And that game 4 was an absolute bludgeoning. Of course, they came out ice cold tonight and lost to the Pacers in game 1, so you never know. What's going to happen here. But in this particular case, the Heat will win and tie up the series. Here are our Nagy Sports version of the playoff series. Cavaliers were down 2 at half and just were abysmally bad. Abysmally bad in the third quarter. And they're going to drop to a 2-2 series tie. We're headed back to Cleveland. 108-101. Cavaliers scoring just 42 points in the entirety of the second quarter. That is tough sledding here at Nagy Sports. I do appreciate you watching with me. Bam Adebayo is going to be our player of the game here. 25 for Alec Burks. That must have been a lot in the first half when they were up by 17 in the second quarter. 20 for Hero, 20, 14, and 8 for Bam Adebayo. And this one, Wiggins and Robinson each adding 12. For the Cavaliers, 38 for Darius Garland today. He was the offense. But Donovan Mitchell, 7 of 17, including 2 of 6 from the three-point line. 16 for Strus. Hunter with 11. Jared Allen. Evan Mobley just took 6 shots. What are we doing here? The game needs to know that Evan Mobley is an offensive weapon, not just a defensive weapon. Jerome, Okoro, Merrill, Wade was 0 for 2. So just tough sledding today for the Cavaliers. Couldn't get it going specifically. That second quarter was a struggle. Then they came back at the end of the second quarter. And here's where the bracket sits. So the Cavs 2-2. You can see the Pacers on pace to win. New York's already won. Celtics and Magic tied 2-2. The Thunder are about ready to take care of the Grizzlies. The Nuggets are about ready to do that. The T-Wolves are about ready to do that. And we'll see what happens here. And the real Game 7 happening even as we speak. All right, well, it wasn't the way we necessarily turned it out to be. But we are one step closer to getting out of this round, and we'll hope that the Cavaliers can take care of business. So, do appreciate everybody being on. Again, thanks so much for joining me here. My name is Phil Nagy. The channel is Nagy on Sports. Today we will say go Heat, go Cavaliers, and as always, go Browns.